All right, so let's do it. All right, so the last lesson that we have, 111, is to be able to create equations and use them to solve for x in order to find a missing angle measure. So this time we're going to use these equations to help us find an angle, okay? It's like those last two questions on 110. So just a little bit of practice to remind ourselves how to solve an equation for some variable. So we'd want to do the easy stuff first. So we subtract 5 on both sides and we get negative 20 equals negative 4m. And then do you guys know what I would do next? What would I do next? Is my screen presenting? Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I would divide by negative 4. Negative 20 divided by negative 4 is 5. So that means that m is 5. On this side, you add these guys up and you get negative 4x plus 3 equals 3. Minus 3 on both sides. Because we just want to do the easy part first. And then divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So 0 is x in this case. We're not gonna do that. If you guys want to try that, you certainly can. That's fine. But I'm just not gonna. This one, I don't know. This one's just interesting. I'm going to show you the way that most teachers will teach you to do this, and then I'll show you a way I learned later because I was taught the same way. So most of us learn to distribute first. So you get negative 15 plus 5x, and then you do plus 15 plus 15, 35 equals 5x, divide by 5, and you get 7 equals x. So the reason I'm showing you this is sometimes you guys might catch things like different variations on how to solve equations, and it works out the same, and it's very likely that you are correct. So the other way that you could do this is you could just divide by 5 right away and get 4 equals negative 3 plus x because these drop off. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And then plus 3 plus 3. So it's like a lot shorter. So sometimes that's the case. So if you guys go through to solve something, it's always nice because you can go in and you can put this number in to check if it's actually like correct or not. But there's always more often than not, there's more than one way to do stuff. Okay. All right. So that is just a quick refresher on how we're solving algebra problems. You guys are going to practice that tonight some more too, it sounds like, because I don't think folks opened it up. So here's the difference. So this is the new piece for 111. In section 111, it says solve for x, then calculate the measure of the angles. So they want to know how many degrees is this angle and how many degrees is this angle. Okay, that's our like big objective here. Solving the equation is just part of it. So there's a couple questions here. It says first, create an equation based on a relationship between some or all of these angles. So what do you guys know? Tell me what you know about this picture. Just speak.
We got a 90-degree angle.
Okay, we got a 90-degree angle. That's perfect. Yes, exactly. Does anybody know anything else now that we also know that? Okay. There's two ways you can think about this. Does anybody have any ideas? So we have like 3 slices of pizza here. I'm going to just draw these out. What do you guys know about those 3 slices of pizza? Or like, what do you know about those 3?
They all add up to 180.
Yes. Yes. So that is going to be the biggest thing, I guess, in my opinion, is recognizing, oopsie poopsie, is recognizing that those 3 things together. So I'm going to try to do these in different colors. So 90 plus X plus 2x minus 9 equals 180. They made a straight line, made half a circle. So it equals 180. Do you guys see that now that Lance said that? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what we can do is we can combine stuff. So we have x and 2x. That's 3x. And then 90 minus 9 is 81 equals 180. Minus 81 minus 81. 180 minus 80 is 100. Minus 1 is 99. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is 33. Okay, X is 33. That's not the angle measure necessarily. It's just that's what the X value means. So then it says substitute that value and calculate the angle measures. So what that means is, okay. We're going to put that in there and there. Okay, so first thing it said is angle AEB. AEB. What is the measure of angle AEB? Not a trick question.
90.
Yep. And then the next one says BEC. So BEC. Okay, this one is a little weird. It's so, was it?
33.
Yes. So this one can really confuse people because I hate to say it's easy because it's not. It's so simple that it makes it hard. It says that it's X degrees. Well, we just said that X is 33. That means it's 33 degrees. Now, there's 2 ways you could do this last one, but just so that we can practice, I'm going to do kind of what they expect. So the last one is CED. So what you would do here is you would go 2 times X minus 9, and we know that X is 33. I'm going to pause right there. Do you see what I just did?
Yeah.
Okay, so I put in X is 33. So we get 66 minus 9. 66 minus 9 is 57 degrees. I'll write that in blue. Does anyone know a different way we could have done it?
Nope.
No? What if we had not put it in and we went 180 minus 33 minus 90 and then got 57? Could have done that, I guess. Also, Lance started us off like this, but we could have started off with just X plus 2X minus 9 equals 90. Because we know this is 90 degrees also. So you don't need to know all those different ways. I'm just saying if that's where your guys' brain was, you're totally valid. Okay? So there's always multiple ways of doing these things. That's why it's important you show me your work too, so I know what you were thinking. All right, let's try this next one. What do we know about that red and blue angle? So I'm following these same set of questions here. What's the relationship between those two angles?
Adds
Add
up
up
to
to
180.
Yes, jinxies, both of you. It adds up to 180. So 5x minus 20 and 2x minus 17 adds up to 180 because it makes, again, like a half circle. So then at this point, we're here, solve for x. So we'd go pew, pew, 7x. This guy and this guy is negative 37 equals 180. What should I do first?
add 37 and then divide it by 7.
You got it. Okay. So 7x equals 217. And then divide by 7 is 31. Okay, so x equals 31. Now the next thing we have to do is BCA. BCA. Oh, good, I grabbed red. Okay, BCA. They want to know that angle. So what we're going to do is go 5 times x minus 20. We just figured out how much is x. X is 31, so we put that in there. We can type it in our calculator, so 5 times 31 minus 20.
155.
150. Is it 155? Oh, you got to just minus the 20 then. You are correct, though. 155 minus 20, 135. So BCA is 135 degrees. And then what you guys could do is subtract that from 180, or you could type it in just to make sure, because here's the problem. If you do that minus 180 and you happen to get it wrong, then everything's going to be wrong. But if you put it in, you might notice like, oh, that doesn't add up to 180. So if we put this in, 2 times 31 minus 17 is 45. And what I mean is if you check 45 plus 135 is 180. If you had done something wrong, it wouldn't equal 180, if you get what I mean. All right, I'm going to pause there. What questions do you guys have?
So we do the 1.10 homework and the 1.11 homework today.
Yeah, at least try a couple of the, so I just want you to do some of the 110s because it's going to make this 111 easier. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but I do want you to practice 110 before you do 111.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
guys still help do you guys do homework help on 10 o'clock?
Yes, so normally it's 9:30 to 10:15, I think is what's on the thing. Miss Frederick wasn't there today because she got sick and she was out. She texted me this morning. And she said she was going to put in an announcement, but I don't know if she got that. So she should be there tomorrow, but today was the first day she hasn't been there. But she will be there tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to let you guys try to, what I want you to do here, we're not gonna do this or this right now. We're gonna end with this one. What I want you guys, what I want you guys to do is set up this part. I want you to set up the equation like this for this guy right here. So take a second to do that. All right, let's try this. What did you guys get for your equation?
X minus 6 plus 3x plus 10 equals 180.
Perfect. So they make a straight line. So again, that means they're going to equal 180 because they make a line. And then this plus sign is because there's like two separate items together. So then we got to solve. So we're going to have 4x plus 4 because this and this makes 4x. This and this makes 4. Then minus 4 minus 4. So we get 4x on that side. How about I back it up a little bit? I'll just bleed down into this. Those are gone. 4x equals 176. Divide by 4, divide by 4. It's 44. Okay, but we're not done. That's not it in this section. Let's find the blue angle. So how could we name the blue angle? There's two different names we could use for it. So like this is the name for this angle here. This is the name for this angle here. How could we name the blue angle? What's one of the names?
QRP.
Yep, you got it. QRP, or you guys could have said PRQ. Doesn't matter. R's just got to be in the middle. Okay? And then what we would do for the blue angle is we would say, all right, well, it's x minus 6. So it's 44 minus 6, which is 38. And then how could we name the red angle? What's one of the names?
QRSRQ.
You got it. QRS or SRQ. Either way. QRS or SRQ. In any case, you get the same thing. So you get 3x plus 10. So 3 times 44 plus 10. $142. And then you can always double check if you're right. You can do 142 plus 38, which is 180. So we're good. So the first step is to set up the relationship like this equation right there. That's like the hardest part in my opinion. Solve that and then put your answer in to find the angle measurements. What questions do you guys have there? Okay, like I said, we'll skip these. If you want to try those and ask me if you're right, it's totally fine. I'm cool with that. I'm going to stop recording, but I'll stick around here to tell you a couple things.